mindfulness. When you practice, you keep on practicing it every day. And then when things happen to our life, you'll be able to let it go very easily. It's because it's been so long that we just hold on into so many things. And everything when people say, when people do, we always thought that, oh, because they hurt me, they're trying to hurt me, and so on, because always me, always I, that's why you suffer. And so now when you practice mindfulness, you'll be able to manage your emotion better. When you be able to manage all those emotions, then you will not react like before anymore. That is the result of practicing. But for most of the people, when they practice, they don't see that way. They expect the result when they practice, which is, I have to see my breath clearly, I have to see some light, I have to see something when I close my eye, when I breathe. That is the result that they expect to see. But that is not what we want. That is not what the Buddha taught. The result is, when things come to you, you be able to manage it. You be able to let it go easily and quickly. And then you live happily and peacefully. That is the result. Right? So let's say before, when people trigger, when people say something to do something to you, your face will be so mad, so upset. And now the same people or different people, they do the same thing, they say the same thing, but now you look at them a different way, not with the bullet eyes anymore. Instead, you give them a very kind look. A kind look. Your face expression is also different. Maybe when somebody trying to hurt us, maybe we curse inside. But now we are not. We also wish them, may you be well, be happy, and be peaceful. That change, that the change that we have, we got after we practice. That's the big change. And so, don't expect anything when we practice meditation. Instead, just practice. Know and aware of each breath going in and out. That's all you need to do. But during the day, during your daily activities, you always check your thoughts, your words, your actions. If anything happened and you react the old you, then you need to check again on your practice. But if it helps, it reduces and it shortens the time, then that is the best result. And you can believe, you can trust that you practice the right way. You're on the right path. You don't have to worry. All you need to do is just continue practicing. Growing each and every day is just like that. You know, when I walk in Sri Lanka, also the same thing. I have to keep my face relaxed and smile. It's because there's no vacant space. People everywhere. Okay? People everywhere. And plus, when you walk, sometimes I just walk, and suddenly they jump out and grab my feet. I trip over many times. That's the way of paying respect. They come out and then bow down, to touch the feet. That's how they pay respect to the monks. And there are so many times that's so crowded chaotic, and so many people trying to push each other, trying to get closer to the monks. Chaotic. And I check my mind, and I still seeing it as usual. It didn't react with mad, with anger or anything like that. It's just normal. Then I asked myself, did I practice the right way? And I say, yes, I practiced the right way. And this time that I asked, I also give my talk, I say, it doesn't matter how long we spend in the forest or in the cave to practice meditation. But whenever you get out of that forest and get out of that cave, going down, and you associate with the people, but you still react the same way, then all those times staying in the forest, in the cave, is meaningless, right? So don't try to avoid the people, everything's around you. Instead, just be normal and practice always checking your thought, your mind. That's all you need, and be mindful with it. Just mindful with it. And then when I came back here, I see my team working day and night. And last night I was at work until very late morning. And I seen that I received so much love from our people, our members who sacrifice their time and effort and everything to take care of this temple, to prepare for this event. As you can see, there's so much decorations going on, right, around the temple. There's a lot of effort, a lot of work. And we are very grateful that lately we have a lot of volunteers come in from out of states to stay here day and night, working out there in the sun, in the rain,